This psalm has 26 verses, which correspond to the numerical value of the name of God, which we're now let us say. Throughout this psalm, we talk about God's kindness, which He does in this world, and after stating every one of His kindnesses, we say, His kindness lasts forever. That's the style of the psalm. And it finishes off by saying that He gives bread to all of the creatures, and this kindness endures forever. And the Talmud explains that this is God's greatest accomplishment to sustain every being. For the other kindnesses, they could be great miracles, but this does not state God's biggest achievement. God's biggest achievement is that every single creature is sustained and is able to live with dignity. And because of this, it's called HaGadol, the great Hallel. And we customarily say this every Shabbos when we have the time to reflect on God's kindness. And it's also the custom to say this on the night of Passover by the Seder. And at the Seder, we spend a long time describing God's miracles. And of course, we say this HaGadol, which, as we said, describes God's greatest achievement, that He sustains all of His creatures. Thank God because He's Kitov, because He's good. His kindness endures forever. Give thanks to the God of the angels, because God controls the angels. His kindness endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of the lords, which the lords here refers to the different celestial bodies like the sun and the moon and the planets. For His kindness endures forever. For He alone performs the great miracles or wonders. His kindness endures forever. He makes heaven with understanding, that the way the heavenly bodies orbit should be in a very precise manner and requires a lot of understanding. His kindness endures forever. He who stretches the earth over the waters, which means He makes sure that the doesn't get flooded. His kindness endures forever. He makes the great lights, which refers to the sun and moon. His kindness endures forever. The sun to rain in the day, and it's essential for any life to have the sun. His kindness endures forever. The moon and the stars and the to rain at night. His kindness reigns forever. To the one that smote the firstborns in Egypt, to force the Egyptians to let out the Jews. His kindness endures forever. And He brought Israel from their midst. His kindness endures forever. With a strong hand and outstretched arm. His kindness endures forever. He divided the sea into parts, splitting of the sea. His kindness endures forever. He let the Israelites pass through. His kindness lasts forever. He threw Pare and his army, the Yamsuf, in the sea of reeds. His kindness endures forever. He who leads his people in the desert, his kindness endures forever. He who smote the great kings, first the 31 kings that the Jewish people conquered. His kindness endures forever. He has killed great mighty kings such as Pare. His kindness endures forever. The Sichon Melech HaMeiri, for Sichon, who was the king of the Amorites, and he's considered a very powerful and great king. And his kindness endures forever. Leig Melech HaBashan, and Leig Melech HaBashan was another very mighty king. His kindness endures forever. And he presented their land as a heritage, for his kindness endures forever. Nachla Yisrael, Avdei, a heritage for Israel, his servant. That's what he made Israel to give to Israel as a heritage. His kindness endures forever. When we are in our lowliness, when we're being oppressed, at that moment, God remembered us, for his kindness endures forever. He released us from the ones that made us suffer, for his kindness endures forever. He gives food, bread, to all of the living creatures, which, as we explained in the beginning of this psalm, that this is the God's greatest achievement. And for his kindness endures forever. Hodu Lekel Shamayim, give thanks to the God of heaven, for his kindness endures forever. And as we explained in the introduction, great miracles which break nature are very great and show how awesome God is. But really, God's greatest achievement is that uninterrupted, God is constantly sustaining the world's inhabitants.